right. Okay. All right. Before we start the show today, you see this person right here? She was named by Alex, and that's why she was a part of Nick's video. All right. No other reason. When this girl got the story, her name is Denise, otherwise known as, well, she's not Zombie Unicorn. What's her handle?
It was Unicorn something. Unicorn Sparkles. Oh, God.
I was talking to her in the DMs.
Wasn't it Unicorn Sparkles?
I was talking to her in the DMs, and she seems really cool. And I spoke to her last night on Augie's show. And now I'm going to screw up her handle. What a rotten thing to do. Unicorn Powers, excuse me. This is Unicorn Powers, everybody. And she didn't do a damn thing. And in fact, she showed more class and decency when she found out the whole Slazo thing was utter BS. She apologized to him privately. She had no part of any conspiracy. She's not even that, and she has a YouTube channel, but she's not even like that into it. She just happens to know these people for some reason. Because I think Alex, it's abundantly clear that he lies as easily as he breathes. She got brought into the conversation. In fact, most of the conversation with Nick was throwing people under the bus. Like, yeah, we kind of screwed this up, but I don't know. Look at these people; they're screwing each other's girlfriends, and he just threw her in. That's what he did. That's what he did. So that's unfortunately for her, she's being included in Nick's video because that's what he was reporting on what Alex said. But the tragedy of it all is she's barely a YouTuber, you know. So definitely cut this chick a break. I talked to her yesterday on Augie. Very, very cool chick, right? And from what I understand, Alex is blaming her in his wild way of thinking, her for all of this. So I just wanted to start it off like this. Maybe cut out on some of the hate. But I got to be honest with you, she seems kind of cool. She probably can handle it. But again, Unicorn Powers, Denise, didn't do nothing. Nothing.
Clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me.
Don't make fun of my hair.
Balls keep telling me.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts
don't
keep
laugh.
telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
And broadcasting live with Artie Earp. This is, man, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm sick as a dog. I'm playing hurt, Doc. Doc's here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Here's what, I'm not greasy.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
I'm having a, don't laugh. Thanks to Nerd Factor. Ask Vega for Alex's selfies from VidCon. I'm not, look, I've been in and out of bed all day, so you're gonna have to cut me a break. I'm playing hurt here. But how could I not in the I Am Alex Aftermath? And what we're going to do today is we're going to just go over some of the funniest. Everything really happened on Twitter last night, and we're going to go over the best parts. And we're going to take your calls, too. So I'm going to take it easy. I'm not really sleepy. I'm just banging headache. I'm actually having trouble reading the chat. That's how bad my head hurts. You know, I have a German guy that lets me know going on what he's greasy C, bummy C. So what? I just didn't. Oh, come on. I deserve a break. You guys are laughing at me. Might be a lolcow. Are you kidding me?
Whatever you do, Tommy, don't leave the internet.
Yeah, no. I won't accuse anybody of wrongdoings illegitimately either. But we're going to go over the best part. Alex is, from what the Shot from the Point news team reported, Blue Stank, Hojan, the alleged dog beater. I love the Hojan memes. I love them. Blue Stank, Hojan, King Annie, and Alex are all losing subs. The only one that seems to be getting away with it and might have been more involved than we think is Quite. Somebody who I've never covered on here. I've barely talked about. And I find it funny. Somebody took a couple of days ago a shot at Cavos, and both King Annie and Quite liked the tweet. I guess y'all thought you were going to get away with this shit, didn't you? Put a 1 in the chat if you're just absolutely relieved that justice was served. Because
that's a lot of money,
to
I
me,
guess,
that's what this
for
is
a
about.
person of color.
Thank you, Schlong McJohnson. I am Alex. More like I am. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just relieved. I'm relieved this, and the whole thing was just so unnecessary. All right, you believe the girl. You believe the girl. You made a bunch of stupid statements. When you find out the guy clear himself, he could have done one of two things, and he didn't even need apologies. Tell me if this wouldn't have worked. Hey, guys. Obviously, after Slazo's video, right, I got misinformation. So I really don't know where to stand in this. Obviously, I have friends in this situation, so I'm going to step back. All right? And I'm going to step back from the situation because obviously I don't have a clear picture. That's it. Now, you didn't have to throw her under the bus, which is apparently what he's really scared of now. She should be thrown under the bus at this stage, though. And you don't have to throw Slazo, and you can even walk away and not be Slazo's friend. But no, the doubling down is really just the most amazing part. The doubling and tripling and quadrupling down. And thank God Progress got vindicated last night. That's what I want to hit first. Had I known about this when it happened, John, I would have covered. I only found out about this about a month or two ago. It's long. Progress or John, I've talked to him a few times. I think he follows me on Twitter. I've had it out with his girlfriend a few times. But you really look at this. This is Alex's last message to him on March 29th. Everything was great. I didn't drink because I'm an adult who can make choices for myself. No, you can't. And no, you're not. It doesn't matter if you like me, mate. Don't like you, but I wouldn't publicly address your relationship with an underage girl. Leave out this morally high ground bollocks. It's clearly not working for you. Boy, pot kettle black there, huh?
Yeah.
Pot kettle. But here's the thing. John did something dumb, okay? He talked about the sex that he was having in high school. And apparently in England, or at least I am Imalexx, that makes you pedophile, retroactively. So, and he's been damaged because of this. I can personally attest, the people around the NCO and the commentary community told me to stay away from him. You didn't do anything. Since we were talking about Imalexx making false, I was like, let's not forget last year when he accused me of being a pedo when I was under 18, simply because I said that I said he shouldn't be drinking if he was depressed, and he blocked me. I didn't know about that.
Versus what he called me a pull him in.
Pull him in. What you got?
What did?
I'm reading.
Look at the top of his head.
Shut up. Get him out of here. I got curly hair. I'm Irish. And I got curly brown hair. So what? I'm sick, man. I don't have time to do all this shit. I can't. What do you want from me?
It was a long night.
It's a long night. It really was. I was up during all of it. So yeah, I'm glad John got he got sort of vindicated in this whole mess too, because John's not. I'm sorry. There's since what high school kids have sex. It's probably not a good thing. It's probably not a good thing. It just is. What a shock when your hormones are raging.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
The
for
most.
A person of color.
That's what happens. Hey, Alex, not my job to call people. It's just my job to call people pedos, for fuck's sake. Lieutenant Cobra. Yeah, why don't you knock that off too? It's getting a little too popular around here. Jerk off. All right, let's go through Ho Jam's tweets because they're super funny. This is a response to Techie Tom, my man, who did a great job in his video as well. Let's see, and then of course response by let's just go. I guess I can't seem to get through all of these. Well, I could go to her fucking thing because she makes. Well, we could sort these tweets out a little better if we go directly to her. She deleted them. All right, this your core argument for not believing Shay was DMs alone are not enough proof. DMs are the only proof you had against Lazo, you dope.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
A whole new group of Mongolites just crumbled from criticism from 100K channels. This should show you how much power they have. Well, they do have a lot of power, and if I got to be honest, you're wrong, bud, because it took like how many YouTubers to do this, and a return of the baited. Mediger's talking about getting involved. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's all you had. However, your points against me are also DMs between parties involved, but the accuser is telling you gossip. Your logic is inconsistent. It's not logic. He's reporting the rumors. You sound like you're brain dead. You're addressing this in bad faith. You could have literally used this tweet right here, like literally used this tweet, and just said this about Slazo and Che, your friend, that you called brave. Unbelievable. If one of your close friends told you sexually abused, would you not do everything in your power? Yeah, I'd call the police, which wasn't a priority. Everything in your power was to slander somebody social media wise. Hojin, you're a low IQ dopey broad, and I'm perfectly honest with you. I could totally, considering you're willing to manipulate behind the scenes and ends Lazo, I could totally see you abusing a dog and then blaming it on the guy, blaming it on another guy. I'm sorry, I could see it. Is there any proof about that? No, there's no proof. But I could see it, and wouldn't it be ironic if it wasn't true that you got slandered with something that you didn't do? Ironic. Funny.
What a shame.
I didn't have a hand in writing the twin longer. Really doesn't matter. I was a complete moral support. The screenshot I posted of me and Quite was taken out of context. Then put it in context. I don't want anybody associating with him. Because we have events coming up. What context was that?
Yeah.
And even if they I can't imagine what good context. I'm all ears. I'm all ears there, Dragon Lady. I didn't abuse the dog, and everyone living in the house can confirm. Has anybody confirmed this?
See anything?
The roommate has a history of abusing and neglecting dogs and leaving it up to the rest of the house. Also, I didn't cheat on power. We've broken up for months. It's none of your business. Creep. That actually might be true because, I was talking to Nick, and it basically what Alex told him was, yeah, we kind of blew this whole thing, but, look at these people. Like, they're fucking each other's girlfriends and boyfriends. So, hey, talk to Alex, the guy you supported to railroad this poor kid. Go back to, and then she goes, go back to listening. Go back. You're not going to listen to anyone who doesn't already agree with you, so jog back to supporting Zaptai, which is completely out of context as well, because Turkey Tom has this whole meme to bring Zaptai back. He does. Turkey Tom has his meme to bring Zaptai back. It's a joke. He knows Zaptai's a bad dude. But that's been
a lot of money, I guess.
It's been a big meme. I'm Alex called Jake Paul a rapist. That's my job.
I'm Tommy, over the last couple of weeks, we've learned that jokes are not allowed on the
jokes.
So.
Yeah. He tweeted, I can't believe Mediger's getting involved. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
That really.
I was gone for a couple of days, and there's like 80 videos on this. What the hell?
I was like, I'm removing drama, so you keep bringing it up. It's got nothing to do with me. I supported a friend in need. Now fuck off and stop supporting an abuser. You're the abuser. I never played a big part in the false pedal allegation against Progress too. Can't stand Nabber, to be honest. Well, a lot of you all need to come clean if that's the case. I think Nabber's kind of learned his lesson with this shit. That he's not equipped. I've been talking to him offline. I didn't know he was a part of that, but I could believe it because, everybody told me John was no fucking good. He said he banged a girl when he said, I slept with a 14-year-old girl once, and it was like a joke, like when he was like 15, 16. He was drunk out of his mind on stream. Not a smart thing to say, but it'd be the same thing what Lazo did. I'm removing the drama. It's not just drama. It's not standard YouTube drama. These are false rape allegations. And when the fact that you're still calling him an abuser, I think it makes me think you're just okay with it. I think, was this the one he made a really, this is when the video came out, baseless rumors without proof. And she's got to write the bitch about this. So Turkey Tom ratioed the shit out of her. And it was really funny. I would really like to know the full context of this. This is the one that's floating around. Look, I reckon we need to try to get out soon.
That's a lot of money,
sure
I guess,
happen.
for
Whatever,
a person of color.
Whatever makes that happen, I support. Whatever? Like, what Nick's radio tell Alex it's raped. Rami Bald. What do you mean, whatever? Whatever it takes? With a bullet? Yeah, same. Quite's obviously involved. With events coming up, I want to make sure no one else associates with them. What context has it been taken out of? This is an op. This is an op. We opt against you. We did it right. You opt against him. Quite. Che, do you have any of that version of the post where you said you were going to send? Does that mean you did write it? According to Alex, but you can't believe a word he says, and told honestly, you're all writing stuff. Went with the best one. Somebody wrote that. It's tough to believe it was Che. I gotta be honest with you. As mousy as I heard she was saying, And of course, these, you can watch Nick's video for that shit, That's
a lot of money, I guess, for a person of
color. Mad. Hose mad
there.
Hose mad.
Let's see.
Alex enters this. This is let me should look now. Kavos, go with the Kavos tweets. Oh, Kavos dropped a bomb last night. This goes back to Will and E. Somebody wrote to him. By the way, Will and E guy was leaking your DMs to Alex. This is over VidCon. Alex to everyone else at VidCon. It wasn't me. Haha. Cool. Thanks, mate. What a pussy. It was douchery for me. Yeah, it was the DMs I sent that night. There's nothing like a leak. It's just a bitch move for sure. Alex is trying to look cool. Showing everyone too, yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, good job, Will. Hey, Will, remember when I accused you of knowing about the Alex situation? You were like, I think you knew. I think you know. I think you know. I think you knew all about it. So, obviously, Will and he put him on the list of, false rape allegation supporters. Where's the one when they go back at it?
It is right below that one that I sent you.
Okay.
Right below the DM one.
Kavos bodied him. Absolutely bodied him. Keem, now we have proof. And I got to be honest with you. This is strong circumstantial evidence. I wouldn't go 100% on, on this, but this is strong circumstantial evidence that Quite was involved in the rest of them. It's really just not out of the realm of possibility, being around YouTube at this level for 3 years now. I've seen it a million times. Oh, God. You ever cough and your head fucking pounds? Oh.
Yes.
I hate that.
It's like a sinus headache.
This is the girl that he supposedly had to get an Uber for. Sounds like they're having a good old time. Alex responded to this. As I said in DM, I'd support the people who came forward. I believe the victims who would contact us. Based on what? Based on her DMs? Apparently, you have a problem with Hojan. I'm not trying to falsely accuse anyone of anything, just supporting friends. You're supporting... See, that's the thing. You can't seem to get around it. You support somebody who's making false rape allegations. You're supporting false rape allegations. And he's in a tough spot because he's at the point, which he might do. He's a real fucking snake. He's got to throw... probably the rest of them have to throw Che under the bus.
That's
Say
a lot
she's
of
a
money,
liar.
I guess.
She lied about the whole thing, which, by the way, wouldn't be it's a reasonable assumption considering what she showed. Long-time fan, first-time known, big butt lover. Thank you so much. So, yeah. We're not going to get a hard time.
It's crazy how long this has been planned because look at the dates on that Discord tree.
Yeah, I know. And they knew about it for a year, according to Dull and Dark. That's public information. But they hung out with him. They did their collabs with him. And knowing that Che was telling him this guy abused me sexually, criminally. Well, Che, let me get the club in. He is growing.
I'll give you a cut.
Kyle was right. Fuck off. You wanted to make sure he couldn't continue. Whatever makes it happen, I support. What does that mean then? A reasonable question. You're such a pussy. Only replying to Keen tweets because you're scared he has more clout than you. That's exactly right, by the way.
It's 100%.
That is exactly right. I mean, it's not like, Kavos. I am promoting Kavos to friend of the show. That's me and Kavos have been around
for
a long time now, and we've had our thing. But I think Kavos is legit friend of the show now. Mike the Bike, shut up and be happy for me. I'm happy for you. I don't know about. Shut up and be. Oh, you're talking about what's his name? Be happy. Don't take me off track. Don't let me get thinking of gross score. Everything I could have the most rotten day in the world, and all I got to do is watch gross score, and it turns my whole day around. You're such a pussy. Only replying to Keem, and I think he eventually does. Reply.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Wild Spartan's laughing like y'all stupid. I'm glad I didn't get involved with this shit. Yeah, I think there's been a bit of separation. Finally, Kyle said, whether they wanted to go to police or not, I wouldn't support their decision. What? Wait a minute. What? Whether they wanted to go to the police or not, I would not support their decision on how they wanted to deal with it. What? You did support their decision. I was just consoling someone who deceived. What? That's horseshit.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
That's horseshit because when this came out, Alex, when I warned you, Alex, and saying, look, this kid's got the fucking goods. Look, you should be trying to damage him further by doubling down and saying he, quote, debunked it. He did debunk it. He didn't, air quote, debunk it. He did. And then Turkey Tom, Kavos, and Nick finish a job. I was just consoling somebody who would be in a lot of distress. No. That's what Unicorn Powers did. She believed her friend based on the fact that, which is fine. And when the evidence became insurmountable, she walked, apologized to Salazzo. Poor girl.
It says I would support. That's what everybody's saying in the chat. I can't
whether
really
or not I would support the decision or not. Wait a minute. Whether they wanted to go to the police or not, I would support their decision on how they wanted to deal with it. It's so vague, though.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
The real part of the thing is I was just consoling somebody. That's not what you're doing. You're promoting a narrative. And you doubled down on that narrative when it was debunked. And when you were told by people around you, say, dude, you're making the wrong move here. You're like, fuck off. That's who you are, Alex. You're actually worse than Keemstar. Really. Say what you want about him. And he's done some really rotten shit. Some of the same shit you've done. Well, actually, yeah, some of the same shit you've done. And, but, I mean, I've seen him go to his detriment, stick up for friends. Banks, Rice Gum, the list goes on and on. You don't do that. Any kind of pressure comes on you. I guess, except Che. But let me guess. Maybe politically you can't throw Che under the bus because, all your fat girl fans that believe and listen to believe. Maybe that's why. Che's the liar. You didn't even have to call her a liar. You could have walked. You could have walked and you didn't have to be Slazzo's friend. This whole thing is like, yeah, he's off the hook, but I'm not being his friend. It just puts a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Yeah, here's our hero. Hey, hero. Alex looking at his phone right now. Yeah, speaking of his phone, my phone was crazy, and I'm not even the bad guy in this situation.
I am fucking so angry. I'm shaking. I am.
He's got a fake being angry. Yeah. Sure. God, the whole lot of them are just fucking awful people.
Let me see if I can get any more.
Biggest lie ever, too. I don't follow YouTube drama. Yeah, he told me about this 50 times, Memology. One time in person. Thank you, Austin Kilgore. Thank you so much for your generous donations today. Do appreciate it. No, he doesn't follow it. He just starts it instead. Cactus. Razor's Dead 77. He's a fuckhead. What else we got? I'm gonna take your call. What?
Here's one more between Alex and Cobb.
Okay.
Following the one we just read.
Sure.
You scroll up a little bit, you'll see Cavos' response, then Alex.
Okay.
Because ML Joe responded.
ML Joe. Oh, yeah, this is ML Joe. Hey, ML Joe, fuck off. I'm glad you never made it. At the time of those messages, it was almost unanimously agreed that Zlazo was a disgusting person. Even you thought so. And he hopelessly takes us out of context. First of all, it wasn't unanimous. It was just unanimous among, I don't know, people who think in a bubble and live in a bubble like you. Zlazo, Morgs is the worst YouTuber. Clickbait so much. Also, Zlazo, it's rape time. That's a that's a meme at that point. For everyone who thinks Lazo said was a joke here, was a joke. Here's our 100 vile DMs that he sent to his girlfriend, urging to rape her. Fucking cunt. All right, look, he has a problem. I could even say that the messages were vile. The messages were certainly vile.
With the context we had.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Here's the difference, ML Joe. You fucking stupid limey. All right. Once Cavos learned the context, he walked. Oh, we all agreed on it, so we should continue to agree on it after the fact. What a moron you are. I'm so glad you didn't make it. I want to give a little shout out to ML Joe. Lazy, gave up when his videos didn't take off. Loser. He just happens to know everybody because he hung around. He hasn't put out any content at all. He sucks. You suck. You could have been good. And you're sitting there doubling down on these allegations. Fuck you, ML Joe. Go nowhere. You suck.
Bruv.
Yes, the messages were vile because Alex and company presented them as fucking such. I made it clear that I didn't think he was a rapist already, and the screenshots were in my video. So I'm sorry for a gotcha moment. Unlike Alex, I had zero inside information. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, and I didn't betray my own fucking mate like this. Look, you can keep hammering the betrayer tagline. He doesn't have to. It's obvious. You betray people all the time. You've been through 40 some odd podcasts. You've lived in more like YouTuber houses and had more friends than anybody I've ever met in this business. You're constantly bouncing around. When you get you in a call, you're constantly running your mouth. You're a gossip machine. I almost said something I would have killed my credibility. Just remind me to tell you this part later. I almost said something really stupid. I don't want to give up my journalism integrity there. But if you guys can do the math. Look, you keep having the betrayal tagline down all you want. It makes no sense for me to go after Michael. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. We have motive. We have the $30,000 a month. There's circumstantial evidence. Michael, especially, both people were friends. I haven't seen the jokes until after the post. That's not true because in your video,
that's a lot of money, I guess.
You said we knew they were jokes. The real reason I made the tweet longer was because Lazo called me fat. Then I proceeded to kick him in front of Discord server. Don't do that, Lazo. He said we knew some of them in that video. He said we knew. Can you find that video?
Which one?
But it's still up, the jackass. Where he doubles down 2 weeks ago. I'd like to see that. We knew there were jokes. I hadn't seen the jokes till after the posts were made. That doesn't make any. He's just a constant liar, a total sociopath. We read the DMs and came to the same conclusion. You read the DMs. Look, you had inside information. You were trying to take this guy out. So you either didn't check the context. You definitely didn't check with him. Hey, is this right? Are you threatening to rape this girl? You didn't bother to do that, which makes it even look more like you tried to take him out for financial reasons. Like I said, the the accusation that you guys work together for financial reason, I admit it's circumstantial, but it's growing all the time. I mean, God, whenever I've had a controversy or problem with a fan in Discord, I always go, did you do this? You want to explain this to me? We read the DMs and came to the same conclusion. Okay, let's assume you didn't know ahead of time, even though we know that's a lie. Okay? Now you know the DMs are out of context. And you double down? This guy's too stupid for words. I bet if you get him on a phone call right now, he'll just fucking throw people under the bus and throw them under the bus and throw them under the bus.
Oh, here's a good one, too.
Yeah. That
About
video.
the comment section.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think this guy's a fan of mine, or he was.
Yeah, he tagged you and Nick and Boa.
Yeah.
Hiding the word Slazzo.
Here, watch this. It's funny.
Hey, Alex, can you please tell me why you are hiding the word Slazzo on your channel? I tried commenting a reasonable question of, hey, can you please address the Slazzo situation? And you can see from my perspective, I can still see my comment. But I signed into my alt account and my comment was hidden. You can still see the other comments from other people as a time lapse that this isn't YouTube's fault. The only reason my word is hidden is because Alex manually went into his channel and blocked any mention of the word Slazzo in it. I also commented again to make sure to see if I was correct.
I think us internet people can figure out ways around that, huh? Slazzo.
I typed a comment Alex would much prefer to see. Great video, man. I love it. Ha ha ha. I could see it there on my main account, so I went back into my alt account, and as you can see, I can see the comment from my alt account. Alex, stop hiding from this. It's embarrassing. Hey, Alex, can you please tell me...
Actually, no, Alex, keep hiding from it. You're fucked anyway, in my opinion. I don't ever want to be friends with you again, so... keep doing it. Now it's just funny. Keep doing it, and let Medicare have it. And then me and Nick and... Doc and the whole Shop at the Point team can literally eat popcorn, drink beer, and watch that. We'll make a fucking day of that, by the way.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I just sent you Alex's tweet video.
No, here's you've seen this before, but
hello guys. I want to try and put this in as a concise way as possible, but this is
didn't work, did it?
my response to Michael and Slazzo's video. There's a limit on this, so if I'm brushing over things, I'm trying not to. I just want to put everything in here in a place that is easy for people to get to. I want to make a statement because of the fact that obviously I came out and supported Che when she posted her twit longer, and obviously now Michael's video has come out where he's debunked some of the things.
So it's a lie. So he didn't debunk it. You guys haven't going to be able to come up with anything. Oh, I'm sorry. You're all on vacation.
Things that were put in there. First of all, I already knew that some of the screenshots that were used in Che's Twit Longer were jokes.
Boom. Hear that? Let's go back.
I heard a gunshot to the foot right there.
It was just, I was just consoling someone. Whoa, we didn't, come on, Tommy. You didn't fuck this up, did you?
No, it's the new Twitter layout. That's what fucked it up.
Yeah, it did. Fuck. I have to learn it again.
Who wanted mobile on web?
Yeah,
Nobody.
Exactly. What the fuck is with this? Damn it. That would really...
You see our response to Kavos?
What's that?
To Alex?
I can't fucking find it. I didn't know there were jokes. I just... I got your fucking tweet here. I've never seen that one. That was a good one.
I mean, that's basically what he's doing.
Yeah,
you know?
That's unbelievable. It just the whole crew
it's
is
that
just
AOC mentality.
That whole crew is just filled with rotten fucking people. I think I could, I don't play bad person that often. I think I could say pretty clearly that Blues Dank and Will N.E. and Hojan, who possibly beats dogs. I love dogs. Don't do that. Everybody knows you're supposed to, you're not supposed to beat dogs. You're supposed to eat dogs. Oops. You have that. And I had the joke fucking thing right there. As I believe the victim contacted false vehicles. The fuck? I had it.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
I had it.
For a person of color.
Medicare is YouTube Ebola to his channel, Sargon, I suppose. Oh, God, I want to find out where he said that. I was just supporting a friend. Not trying to falsely accuse anyone. What did I have before? I can't. Okay. All right, I'm going to do this again for effect. All right. Okay. Here we go.
It has come out where he's debunked some of the things that were put in there. First of all, I already knew that some of the screenshots that were used in Chase Twit Longer were jokes.
Stop. I hadn't even seen the jokes till after the post was made. We read the DMs and came to the same conclusion. You said you knew they were before, and now you hadn't seen the jokes till after the post was made? Was this just a slip of the tongue? How much you want to bet if you go back to my interview with Alex over and just watch him trip and skip and just go on to the next story and the next story? I mean, Bobax and them talked to him for 4 hours. He just can go on and on and on and on. He'll say anything. He knew there were jokes. I hadn't seen the jokes till after the post was made. We knew there were jokes.
I was very much aware of that, but I never had an issue with that, and I want to make that clear.
Why would you have an issue with jokes being presented as rape allegations when they're clearly jokes and not rape allegations? It's just a banter between a couple, and sometimes it gets like a little gross. Like why wouldn't you care?
Stupid jokes.
Thank you. Welcome, Amanda T, to the Fuckheads. You get all the. Oh, we haven't done a special stream this month, have we?
We need to do a membership.
We got to do a membership stream. Yeah, it's coming up soon.
Stupid jokes. I don't think that's the problem. My problem with Michael was him admitting to doing things that he knew Che may not have wanted to do,
which he never did. So that's a stone lie. And Diorio's video debunked that completely. God, the kid only says he slept with her 3 times, and I found that a little hard to believe. But then, Diorio reminded me there was a secret relationship, and I did that when I was a kid.
Didn't Slazo say his parents didn't even know?
Yeah.
Look,
Slazo was kind of a scummy 16-year-old. To be honest, but I know scummier than me. I think my wife thinks I have great respect for women. I have a daughter.
Nick's waiting. Do we pull him?
Yeah, sure. Nick Diorio's here.
Nicholas Diorio.
We're reading tweets, Nick.
Hello.
Hello there. We're reading tweets. These wonderful, 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 wonderful tweets.
You mind if I clarify something? Because I've seen something in your chat, and oh my God, have I seen it in my video?
Sure.
A lot of people have one massive question.
Sure.
And most people keep responding with Pyro Cynical was not involved.
Oh, I see.
I want to stress this relentlessly, that I Am Alex is saying to people that Pyro was involved. He is spreading that.
Same thing with Unicorn Powers. We started the show off. The same thing with this girl right here.
Well, I think I know what happened with Unicorn Powers.
What happened?
I think Alex gave her that shit to leak. I haven't run this by her, but I think Alex gave her that shit to leak. And then once he got into a call with us and she started leaking the screenshots to Turkey Tom and he started posting them, he threw her under the bus. So it looked like she was part of their group, and then she got hit too. So it didn't go off on him. They didn't
hear
go
that, Unicorn Powers? You
leaked.
need to talk to me and Nick.
I think that's what happened. That's just my hypothesis. That's not backed up by anything, but it sounds like something he would do. But I want to talk about Pyro Cynical because Alex claims that Pyro was in the initial call. Now, I'm trying to get a time zone here on when this all happened. He says he found out while Slazo was staying in his, sleeping in his bed, that he found out that he was an alleged rapist. That's what he told me in the call. Okay. I see those screenshots. They're marked as, what's it called? 524. 524 is 2 days after Insomnia, an event that Alex claims nobody knew that this man was a pedophile from that group. None of them knew on 522, but on 524 they were already organizing a way to go after him. So I don't know if I believe that.
Here's the thing. That's the thing about Alex. It's very clear that he lies like he breathes. I mean,
he told me he clarified with every single person in the big picture they took. None of them knew that Slazo was an alleged rapist, which it blows my fucking mind that he would go out and message all those people and ask them. It almost sounds like a very well-crafted, elaborate fucking lie. But moving on, he says that Pyrocynical was in the initial call. Once he was added to the call and they told him what was going on, he separated the call to people he could trust and insinuated he couldn't trust Pyro. He also said that people that are guilty of sexual assault, because he claims, by the way, that whole friend group just allows sexual assault to happen.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Hojin? Not only do you beat your dog.
Yeah, Hojin, apparently you guys don't give a shit about sexual assault. So if you want to take anyone up on that, you know exactly who to ask why he's telling everybody at VidCon and why he's telling a bunch of small YouTubers in his chat this is going on. But he says it's because of Pyro's carefree lifestyle that all these sexual assault people come to him. Now, this is a little bit of a weird situation. I have a feeling that if Pyro wasn't suspended on Twitter while all this was going down, he would have publicly supported this. People are arguing with me on that one. But I mean, he couldn't support it if he wanted to. His account's down.
Well, we can't say whether he was supported or not. He didn't. We don't know if he publicly supported it.
No, he didn't publicly support it. Apparently, he was involved with crafting it privately, as Alex said. If Alex is telling the truth, I think he would have supported it. But Alex said something else, and I haven't really publicly said this because me and Boblax vehemently disagree on what Alex meant.
Okay, I think I know about this, but go ahead.
Right after this, he translated over to talking about... Like right after the carefree lifestyle thing, that all the guys who are around sexual assault or whatever flocked to him. Mm-hmm. He transferred. I don't know the fucking
transition.
word. I'm tired. Yeah, transition. There we go. Directly over to talking about how Keemstar accused him of talking to underage girls. I think.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Yeah, he transitioned right to Keemstar saying that Pyro talked to underage girls.
Okay. Oh, and then he said, and then he suggested,
I think he was insinuating that he believed that the whole thing Keem was saying
was true.
Black says he doesn't. I think he jabbed him really hard.
Let's make this clear for the audience as best we can, because people are going to take it out of context no matter what. There's a conversation between Bobax, Imalexx, and Nick, and at one point, Nick believes that he transitions, like everybody knows about Pyrocynical's a furry and he's dating a 14-year-old French girl back from 2016. Everybody knows that meme, okay? Alex insinuated, or at least Nick took it that way, that he was insinuating to Nick that was true, okay? Bobax did not.
He takes constant pictures and constantly supports Pyro whenever he's with him. He always tweets it out so everyone comes and follows him.
Bobax,
he's a clout chaser.
Okay, Bobax says it wasn't definitive. You're wrong, Nick. It would weaken your video. No, Bobax, you're right. I think it should have been left out.
It wasn't relevant to the video. I didn't include any of that.
Look, different people could be telling the truth and see two different things. That's why witness testimony doesn't count. Believe me, Bobax, if I could trash your autistic ass, I would.
People to know that's what I took from the conversation. I wouldn't put that in my video. No. I literally only included the things in my video that I'm absolutely sure of.
Okay. Yeah, Bobax, no one's jumping you in for this one. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, if I could, I couldn't even really shit on your video, and believe me, I was looking to. No, I think you actually did a really good job, and I think you're a big part of the reason this happened. I have to say that. I still don't think we should take you seriously.
Boblax's girlfriend put this entire thing together. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Boblax's girlfriend basically forced me to get into a call. Nonstop.
You know he's not getting credit. I can't go. I can't allow this. By the way, you know who really kicked this whole thing off? It's Tro.
Tro did, yeah.
Tro got the ball rolling because he cared about fucking. I don't even know how well it didn't sound like they knew each other well at all. Tro kicked it to me. I talked about it with Nick. And it just grew and snowballed from there. The Right Opinion really got this rolling. Because I got to be honest, I'm no hero in this because all we did when we heard about it was did the rape time meme. Okay? That's all we were doing because I got to be honest with you, I was afraid to go one way. Like, I was afraid to support the guy. It sounded like bullshit, but I was afraid to support the guy just in case they came out with more later. And then it proved without a shadow of doubt. The guy who really, really did this and got the ball rolling and got me talk like a 45-minute conversation with me turned into a conversation with my news team. And it just kind of snowballed from there. So Tro is really the guy that got this rolling. And he's not getting any fucking credit for this, and he doesn't want it, but I'm sorry. He needs some credit. And guys, show him some love on Twitter. Because, and I know Slazo knows. Tro got this ball rolling. I want anybody to forget that. All right, he's a
Dude,
great
you're
guy.
saying all that stuff, and the people are spamming the chat with Boblex has a girlfriend? I know! Alexa, stop. What the fuck was that? Jesus.
Even she was surprised.
I could be talking about the most serious shit, and they'll be like, Blair had a poop video, you know. Hey, does anybody want to talk to man Nick DiOrio? See, I see the way I see it is like Turkey Tom was a quarterback, and you made like a diving catch in the end zone on this one. And like I was a blocker, and Cabos was a blocker, and then Keem and Clown. We all did our jobs like perfectly to execute this touchdown, you know. And Turkey.
The only reason I'm involved in this at all is that one stupid fucking tweet that he made, that video tweet. Because you and me were sitting in a call and we played it, and I went, I'm gonna go make a video, and 5 hours later I made the first one.
Well, I actually had more of a problem with Nabber in that one. You know.
Well, Nabber's quote was better.
Yeah.
I don't want to get arrested or anything.
Strain. I was worried. Like, you got to understand my initial, like, dude, this is going to blow up in your face. And then when you followed me, I was like, fuck, bad judgment again. That's Tommy C. fucking bad character judgment. You know, I was like, oh shit, Keem's right. That's why it was a little easier to walk back.
I didn't need Keem's support. Mr. Mediger came.
I don't think Mediger's going to do it. I don't think he is.
I think he will. I think he will.
It's too mainstream.
It has everything he wants. It's a hat trick of things he likes. It has fucking underage kids. It has animals getting abused. It has giant YouTubers threatening lawsuits.
And incredible stupidity. Like stupidity.
Yeah, it's Mediger's bread and butter, dude.
Retardation.
And he's losing subs, so he doesn't have to do anything. He's already losing subs.
Yeah. I still want to watch it because I'm sure it'll be funny. Mediger
God. In a minute.
The General Crow, Mediger punches down hard. Well, he's punching up in this situation. It's 1.6 million subs, man. Yeah. Apparently he has a team working on it. Really? Does he have a team? Yeah,
I have no idea.
Probably he'd have to, the way he puts that shit stuff fast. He'd have to have a team. So how you feeling, Mr. Celebrity?
Me?
Yeah, you. I mean, you know, you got the, Cabos was telling me like how impressed he was, and you're getting a lot of love, and everybody's saying.
Yeah, I've been liking it. My Twitter's been exploding. I was trying to get the 4K tweet out thanking everybody, and then I hit 5K.
Oh wow,
and that was interesting.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it was literally a day.
Yeah, and this is from a 5,000 sub YouTube channel. The video's only got about 30K, right? And if you haven't seen it, you really should. Yeah. And this thing.
The problem is it didn't hit the algorithm. That's really it. If you look at the video and you look at its thing, I'll tell you right now, it's got it literally, my Twitter, everyone retweeting my shit is why I got 30,000 views.
That's fantastic. It had a huge impact.
Literally 24% of the views is external and other YouTube features. I don't even know what other YouTube features mean.
Yeah. Chubbs. Hello, Tommy. I'm in the waiting room. Oh boy, this is.
Yeah, he's in my call.
Ooh. Chubby Chubbs. You're in the air. I have no idea what Chubbs is gonna say. Chubby Chubbs. You're in there. I'd have blown you up if you.
Log on.
Well, I'm a little interested on why you're here, because I know you had a relationship with him at one point, and you guys lived together. What do you have to say?
Well,
sir?
I mean, I've been watching it, and I don't really know much about the drama, and honestly, I don't really give a shit about it, to be fair.
Talk about forced rape value. This could have been you, buddy.
I know. It could have been. Obviously, I give a shit about the fact that, the false rape allegation. I just don't give a shit about, like, the drama entirely.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay, I get you. All right. But what were you going to say?
I was going to say, like, you said that you never want to be friends with a man again.
I don't.
Which is fair play. Completely understandable. But then when speaking about Slazzo, you say that, I was the same as him as a child kind of thing. You kind of show some empathy for him.
I do have some empathy for being slandered like that. I was saying,
but would you say that
first of all, I was the same as a child. I wasn't fucking as a child. I was fucking as a teenager.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
But like, would you say that you want Alex to actually improve as a person, or would you say
I don't think he's capable. I think he's a sociopath.
I think he's in a position of power right now that he just can't handle.
No. If you keep those, no. We have a pattern of behavior here, Chubbs. We have a situation where he's left false allegations up and continued to profit them. That shows a complete lack of shame. When I approached him privately, I said 100%. To him, he throws a complete lack of shame with the James Charles stuff. Absolute lack. If I'd have put stuff out there like that, I'd have took it down. Absolutely took it down, or at very least corrected it. Right? He left it up. He collected. It's got millions of views. All right. Now we have this situation. All right. He was told by me. He's like, you can't go this route by suggesting that, an adult sleeping with a 14-year-old. It's irresponsible. His response was to unfollow me. He only is seemingly when he's put in a position to talk to Nick, he threw his friends under a bus, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I don't think he's capable of redemption at this point. He had 2 weeks. He knew all this was going on.
While playing victim card and saying those people were using him as a shield, he threw them under the bus.
Look, I gave you the benefit of the doubt because I thought you fucked up. This is a series of screw-ups, and I think it goes beyond it.
He got zapped high right and was still wrong. I don't even know how that's possible.
So I don't know. Like, what do you think I'm getting wrong?
I think that Alex genuinely, like, I think in his head right now, he realizes that he's done something wrong. He realizes that he's in the wrong here, but at the same time, he's obviously a very big creator and he's respected by a lot of people and his opinions are respected by a lot of people. So with that in the back of his head, I think all he thinks in his head is, it doesn't matter as long as these certain people agree with me.
Yeah, you're making a really bad case for him, Chubbs.
I'm not trying to make a case for him. I'm just saying that I want Alex to, he shit talks me behind my back to other people.
I know he shit talks you behind your back. He shit talks to me. And, that's what I'm thinking. I'm taking this all and saying, like, Chubbs, you made a mistake, and I fought for you head and tails, and I knew you were in the fucking wrong, and I know I love you to death, right? But I think you're redeemable. I don't think after you make like mistake after mistake after mistake, I'm starting to think it's really like there's something missing. Like there's something going on in his head, and I know you love him, and I don't want look. I'm not. Look,
the point is, look, he's fucked me over a few times. I've fucked him over a few times. I predicted this shit would fucking happen, that something bad would happen to Alex, and then he'd have to come back from this somehow. But I think in reality, all I want from it is fucking the Alex that I originally met, and the Alex, his original morals to actually come back and shine through past this fucking big cloud of fucking
I can't
YouTube
get mad at that. I can't get mad at you for that, Chubbs.
I want a content cop.
I'm sorry.
Look, Chubbs is emotional. I got to show some. I got to show some empathy for Chubbs. This guy lived with them, and I guess it would be a much better world if he could come clean and change and what have you. But I guess you're kind of brave coming on here. We're really a lot of people. I respect that, Chubbs, but a lot of people are really fucking angry with him. And I think you can make a pretty good case that he's not redeemable.
I'm angry with him as well.
Look. What I think should happen is if he gives you the time of day, try to work with him offline. If there's something there and I'm wrong, and I would happily be wrong, and you can get this guy to see. But you say like he needed to come out then and say, I got this wrong. I even said in the beginning of the show, Chubbs, if he would have just came out when Mike's video came out and he just said, look, I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore. All right. But obviously the situation was not what it was to presented me. Okay. And walk.
All the guy's got to do is stop doing trending topics. That's all he's got to fucking do.
I don't think he can do that. That's probably not reasonable. And he can do trending topics.
What do you mean it's not reasonable? I never did the same thing a month ago.
Yeah, but
do funny stories. Stop doing shit where you have to be the fucking center of attention. Stop doing shit where your fucking word means the law.
Yeah, well,
pick something simple. Yeah, stop trying to be fucking powerful.
He's got to stop grandstanding.
He's blown up. Yeah. If he's blown up from making these, opinions where, he feels like his opinion is law, and all these other people in the comments think his opinion is law, he's going to carry on making them because he feels like.
And that's why we need to drive him into the fucking ground right now from every possible angle, so nobody takes him seriously because he keeps making false rape allegations.
Yeah, man, that's the problem. See, that's
the problem.
It's not like he screwed up.
Big deal.
Look. It's not like he screwed up a story. Or like on some drama between Keem and Face Banks. This has permanent life markers on it. This is
when he turns that camera off, he was still accused of being a rapist.
Yeah.
He still has to look his parents in the eyes at 19 years old, and they know that someone accused him of being a rapist.
Yeah. And look, I understand where you're coming from, and you're Billy. You're a good friend. All right, so I like you're a really good friend, and I get where you're coming from.
I indirectly shit talked him on an Instagram thing, and he saw it, and then after that, he fucking I felt like he lost a lot of respect, and I should have just gone to him privately. But every time I go to him privately, it's like he either doesn't respond or he doesn't actually.
So is he redeemable? I mean, I went to him privately. I promised him
I don't
in
know
London.
if he is redeemable, but the thing is, I have empathy for him because of the fact that, like,
fair enough.
When I got called out for that fucking bullshit, like, yeah, I came out and apologized pretty quickly.
Dude, you were wrecked awful. You felt fucking awful. I talked to you. You felt terrible. I don't see it with him.
I did. You know? But like at the first like couple, like the first month or the first couple of weeks, I didn't give a shit. The only thing that was actually hurting was the fact that my career was like at a possible standstill and it was going to die. That's the only thing that like mattered to me. So now I feel like that's all that really matters to Alex at the moment. But if in reality, if he just like took it on the fucking chin and just worked from it and like bettered himself.
Do you believe you made that great video a couple months about yourself and about your recovery and stuff like that? By the way, is that video still up by chance? It's kind of your comeback. That's a fantastic video. It really shows serious adult self-awareness. Is what you're saying to me is if he can have sort of a come to Jesus moment like you did, then it can be fixed. Is that what you're saying? That this is not irredeemable?
I feel like he just needs. Yeah, I feel like he could come back from this. Obviously, there's still going to be comments, and he's still going to have this in his career for the rest of his life. The fact that he accused people of being a rapist and all this shit. But I feel like if he can use that and
hey Alex,
message from that.
Hey Alex, it sounds like you got a real friend here, and probably you should get on the horn with him a fucking sap. Because I don't know if I could do that
himself.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm doing my own thing. I'm just chilling. Fucking.
Yeah, I got you, but maybe if look, I don't like to see anybody get thrown away permanently. All right, only if they really, really, really deserve it. But if maybe you see something I don't, because you've been down this road at that level, and I just simply don't know because I don't know from experience. I'm giving you that. So my suggestion is you guys need to get in a room and hash your shit out. And maybe, the first step.
I've tried. I'm not going to lie. I've tried to do that. It's just obviously.
But can you understand where people like me and Nick are coming from?
Oh, no. I 100% agree with both of you boys. Okay. It's just at the same time, like, this guy, I see him as a friend still. Even though,
I know. I get you. You're a good guy. Billy, you're a fucking great guy, bro. So, all right, let me get to some
I wouldn't say that.
No, you're a good guy. Nah, you're troubled. Look, guys like you, I like people that are a little fucked up. So I think you're a good guy. Believe
well, yeah, you were friends with Imalexx. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, guys. All right, Chubbs, great. Best of luck to you. Everybody, go sub Chubbs. Thanks a lot, man. Go sub Chubbs.
Right,
He's still out there.
To work.
Oh, you got to back to work. Thanks for showing up, Nick.
Yep.
What a good call.
No problem.
What a good call. All right. Is Zhivago here? Is he taking care of the? I'm 100% alone here. All right, I'll take your calls. All right. I'll take the nothing but love, Chubbs. I love Chubbs. I do. I know. He's a flawed individual, but he's a real individual. He's all real talk right there. Big butt lover, you're on the air.
Hey, now, long time fan. Hey, I got 2 questions for you.
Quick, go.
Actually, wait. Hey, is Nick still in
No,
here?
Nick just left.
Fucking tits.
Maybe I can help you.
Well, I was gonna say because he lives in New York, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be there for the New Year to see the ball drop. I was gonna be like, let's go get some cocaine and hookers. And
get out of here. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, no. That was the goof. But anyways, have you heard about the Asmongold and the other guy debacle on Twitch?
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that now. I'm not covering that. Not open phones. I'll check you later. I'm not doing Asmongold. Is it good though?
I wasn't saying covered. I was saying it.
No, we're not talking about it. It's the open phones thing. We're doing Alex right now. I don't have open phones. That's what I'm saying. We can't just derail the whole thing, for the fans are here for Alex.
No, Tommy doesn't want you to talk about it. He just wants you to know if you know about it. He doesn't want you to talk about it.
All right. I'm gonna
no, get the fuck out of here. I'm kidding. Get out.
I'm gonna think really hard about it. Hold on. First coming in. Thanks, buddy. Let's take some of these other folks in here. If you're muted, I'm not taking you. Kaiser, go ahead.
Real quick.
Go ahead, Verse.
Okay. Have my audio.
Kaiser, hold on. Go on.
No, it's okay. Let him go.
All right, go ahead, Kaiser.
Okay. I was wondering, like, do you think like YouTubers like this kind of do it for profit? I think.
Yes.
Like, kind of get to this fucked up.
Yes, I do. I don't think there's any place you want when it's so easy just to hit publish. I think, you start saying to yourself, well, it's just money. Like, well,
yeah.
no, I'm supposed to be making money. Yeah, I do. And then it becomes a chess match behind the scenes.
Yeah, very, very capitalist, they could say.
Yes, it's good. It's a good thing. But there's always bad capitalists. That doesn't mean it's you have a problem with the players, not the game. Oh yeah, I know. It's typical for you fucking commies to sit there and like, oh, there's a criminal. You must give everything to us. Yes, sure.
At the side of this.
Yes. It went well for so many people. But what else we got?
When you mentioned like last stream that there was going to be quite a lot of shit with Hyojin, with all the shit that came out on her,
it was more than I thought it would be.
When is that coming out? That's juicy.
Did you watch? You didn't watch Turkey Tom's video? Apparently, she beats dogs or something.
Yeah, she like throws dogs. I want more of that shit. Juicy.
I don't know. There's no proof she throws dogs.
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully soon. Maybe Meta can get that.
Yes. I'm sure he will. I'm sure.
Yeah. Are you guys cool now? Because I know you went into an argument before. I don't know what that was about.
Me? I never got in a fight with Mediger.
Yeah.
Mediger threw me into one of his videos when I did something stupid. But I never.
I like Mediger for entertainment, but he's terrible in debates. Like the time he debated Destiny. That's really it.
Oh, I thought he kicked Destiny's ass. Well, another time. Talk to you later.
Yeah, another time. Okay, love you.
Kaiser, good guy. All right.
Real quick, I sent you something important about this whole thing. It's in your DMs and Discord if you want to take a look at it.
Fuck off. You're such a jerk. Why are you so mean to me? Like he has nobody has any other time but to meme me. Like why? That's from today too. Thank you. Well, thank you because I have an oval shaped head.
It's fan art.
Well, thanks for being such a big fan. Thanks.
Of course.
I appreciate
I'm the
it.
biggest fan.
You're your biggest fan. Yeah.
Anything for you.
Yes. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're getting love in the chat. Everybody likes birthday. All right. A year after it's a dead meme. Okay, sure. Who do I want to put in? The accountant. You're on the air, or maybe not. You gotta have your shit ready. All right. I'm not taking muted and deaf people. I'm not taking.
Come on.
Dog with bread. Hope you're not Hojin's dog. I'm just gonna close the damn thing.
Hello?
No, maybe.
Hello. Dog with bread. You're on the air. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, well, I was just wondering, like, I'm going to play devil's advocate here a little bit and think, what if you should give some of them the benefit of the doubt?
Who?
Because if your friend comes to you, I'm not on their side now.
Sure.
But, like, if your friend comes to you with a rape...
What?
Yeah. Oh, what happened? Well, why did she leave? Because it's a good. Oh,
I don't know. She accidentally left.
I guess you accidentally tabbed out. Okay. If my friend comes to me with a rape allegation, go ahead.
You're not going to turn around and be like, "Oh, you're lying." So I think a lot of these people that are involved, they saw their friend with this allegation, and they just jumped the gun on it because they're not going to not believe their friend. And I think
that's fine, but after
this whole thing started with the fact of them saying maybe she's not, or maybe the allegations aren't true. Not that she's lying, but that there's not enough proof to say that this happened.
Yeah, and another thing is,
like, there's a difference between saying it didn't happen and there's not enough proof to be certain.
Well, it's also different. What she's saying is belief, though. Well, let's say we get. Like, you're right. Would I believe her? Yeah, probably. Would I go public with it? Only if I had 100. If I go public with it, I need proof.
Fair,
Here's another thing. I would have never doubled. They doubled and tripled and quadrupled down. That's where the danger is. That's where it becomes like Alex didn't double down during James Charles. I never did. I can still be cool with them, But when you start doubling and tripling and quadrupling down, not checking the source and not going to the police, but rather have a campaign of social media destruction, it becomes less forgivable. And the issue that wouldn't you, if your friend came to you, wouldn't you believe him, just goes right out the window. That's step one. They went from step 1 to step 13, like right off the bat. They skipped all the things that you're supposed to do. And that's what makes it so evil. Right?
Like, emotional support is one thing, but online policing and all this shit is another.
Yeah, dude,
I know. I'm not like agreeing with what they
You're
did
playing
at
devil's
all. Like
advocate,
they
I
obviously
understand.
still, at the end of the day, they still teamed up against their friend and they went like they planned this thing against them. And even if they didn't know it was all false at the time, I feel like they know that now and they should still apologize. But I'm just saying,
they didn't
the
even
people
check
who were
base
involved
with
at the
them.
very start.
They didn't touch base with them. Hey, did you do this to that girl? What the hell's the matter with you? No, I didn't. Here's my DMs. Oh shit.
You have to admit the DMs are pretty incriminating from Shay's side too.
Well, what I'm saying, like, she would have saw that the DMs were out of context had they went to Slazo. And then this would all been handled privately offline. Nobody's worse for wear, and nobody's any more guilty for believing her. And there was no reason to double down. Yeah, I mean, look, I think people when a person says they've been assaulted, I would absolutely agree with you, 150%. They deserve the benefit of the doubt. But but only to a point. It's not like faith in God. You know what I mean? You don't put absolute faith in them. You give them support. Because I don't give a fuck. Somebody came to me tomorrow, especially after this, and said is there anything you can do about it? Well, before I ever thought to go public with
left
it.
again.
That's all right. Oh, that's
anyway,
right.
continue.
I would cross all my T's and dot all my I's, if not for my own career. Thank you, Zero Hex. Thank you so much. That's a very nice compliment of yours. All right, let's get these other guys in. Some annoying kid.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? One thing
That's
and
a
go.
lot of money, I guess. For
I had a question about the whole Slazo interview because you were in that call, correct?
Yes, I was.
So, what was there anything else said besides those questions that you asked?
Yeah, I showed him my arcade machines and say, "See, I really play them offline." There's a lot of stuff said. I couldn't remember all of it. I made a lot of fucking jokes, like Slazo gets too much pussy for these guys. That's what happened in there. It's like stuff that's not relevant to the video. Yeah, okay. I said.
You would just hear random clips in the video of you being like, "Wow, you must get a lot of pussy." It's like, what the fuck?
That's what it was. Stuff that did not belong in that video. Yeah, me acting like an asshole. You know what? I'll give you a story real quick. I think one of the big effects in this video is when you see Slazo's face, and it's what I've been talking about. You see a scared kid, right? You see that this is fucking him up, right? And I think that had a real impact when people saw it in Nick's video, right? I have this weird thing when people are sad that I kind of overdo the whole Tommy C bit, which I normally don't do at all offline, but I really tried to make him smile because I could see he was hurting, so I overdid it. You know what I mean? That's what was going on in there. It was me acting like a jerk, So there's no other I don't think stuff I don't think there's anything else that's relevant to the charges that were laid against him. No. A lot of it was bullshit, We bullshitted for an hour afterwards, too, after we turned the camera off. Anything else?
Yeah. Did you see that Bego Boy got his YouTube account back?
Yeah! Yes, I did.
He has his YouTube account back, he has an Instagram, and he has a Facebook.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hope he becomes a superstar. All right, man. I got to get the other guys, all the people in there. By the way, Dog with Red, I hope you don't take my response as aggression. I hope you're still listening. I think what you're saying is reasonable. Again, it's just if they keep on going. Yeah, that's the problem. Doubling, tripling down, I have a problem with. Gear Vlogs.
That's a lot of money.
You got to turn the stream off.
For a person of color.
By the way, Dog with Red, I hope you don't take... you missed out, Gear Vlogs.
Yep.
All right. What do you got? Quick. Didn't he just say you? Gear Vlogs, you're on. Go ahead. You're on.
All right. With this Imalexx set up everything, and with YouTube announcing this creator-on-creator harassment policy that they want to implement, you think?
Well, I guess we got in under the bar, didn't we? I don't know. I'm definitely worried about the creator-on-creator harassment policy a lot more than I was. But I started thinking about it. I don't know how it could possibly be implemented unless they're constantly deleting channels. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see how they implement it. There's nothing we could do about it.
All titles of videos that have YouTuber names get flagged.
Yeah, it's just something crazy. I don't know how they're going to implement it. Any kind of... It sounds like they're trying to turn all criticism into harassment. Sort of like Hojin did. She had legitimate people that were angry with her. And I guess that was all harassment. There was no legitimacy to people's anger towards her. I think that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, so it's real concerning on what they're going to do. I just don't know how the website can function if they take criticism away. And I think that's what they're trying to do. Frank the Dutchman.
Oh, Tommy, I got a question. Like, have you ever had any UFO experiences when you were in the army?
No. Let's see. Isaac Nightmare, you're on here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I wanted to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I saw the baited podcast with King, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is he always use the defense like they have literal little kids as their audience? I never get that.
I don't know.
Because children have a lot of free time.
Yeah, but
Very simple.
But I see mostly kids on King's channel too.
Because he's a child entertainer.
Did we help you?
So what? He's on CBS or something?
Yes.
Am I getting that right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I want to fuck the shit out of Al Kyojin.
All right. Go ahead. Have a nice day. Huh. I love calls like that. Hot Spo in Detroit, you're on here.
Hello. I just want to ask, when is Colossal gonna launch the Nymphomaniac video?
I don't know. What's that about?
No, it's because in the interview with Slazo. You
ha ha ha! That was obviously a joke. Oh
man!
Get out of here.
Okay.
Bye. I'll give the accountant another chance. The accountant, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, Tommy? I have one question. Do you think Alex is a two-faced mentality?
Yes.
Does he have that?
Yes, I'm convinced. I hope Chubbs can get through to him, but yes. Chubbs, because I think that what you saw was sincere, a lot of sincerity from Chubbs, but I've already been.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
I feel like I've been fooled again, you know? No.
Limiting it to two faces is pretty generous, to be honest.
It could have been one, but I decided to go for the two. But sorry.
God,
I'm thinking more like 6.
I mean,
he has
literally.
a face for every person he
I
interacts
won't
with,
accept
so.
an apology video either. I will not accept an apology video because he had so much time and so many people telling him this is why it's wrong. And his attitude was, I got more subs than you. That's how it came off. You know. What did we answer my question? Come in, Augie. Talk to you later, accountant. Thank you so much. Wheeze, quick. No, your mic's muted, so. Wheeze, you're on the air. 3, 2.
Well, you were.
Yeah, okay. Leader can talk. Leader, you're on the air.
Oh, well, I mean, sorry, let me mute the stream. Fantastic. When I came to the other day and I was just like, Imalexx is going to fold, I had no idea that this spectacular explosion of just the turning up. They're like turning on each other, and that's what gets me. And it's like
I hope they turn. That's what I think they do. Just snitch. That's what I said Sunday. Snitch. You need to snitch. Get out of it now. Snitch now. Forever hold your peace. All right, Leader, you got anything? Because I want to get rolling. I want to get everybody.
All right, one more thing. So my point is that you've got people out there that have like made out to be. They've said they were toxic, that they were dangerous, they were psychos, and you've got like Imalexx snitching on these people, right?
Snitch.
So I mean, I can only imagine the fireworks that are going on behind the scenes.
Tears. A lot of tears.
They might even come up, but in front of the scenes as well. You know what I mean?
I heard it's Unicorn Power's fault. I heard it's all her fault. It's Unicorn Power's fault. That's what I heard. You bitch! Yeah. Snitch. Backstab your friends?
Do it.
Well, if they're, I think it's okay if they're backstabbing and hurting people on that one, Fidel. Normally, I'm not against snitching. But if you're...
How long do you think Imalexx is going to keep quiet, Tommy? Do you reckon this is like going to be it? Or do you reckon there's more?
I don't know. I think he's pretty impulsive. It depends on what button's pushed. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how much long-term impact this will have. Here's what I do know. If he grandstands again, he's going to get eaten alive. That's what I do know. All right. Talk to you later, Leader. Talk to you later, buddy. All right. Daphne, Diva, you're on.
Quick question. By the way, love the show.
Love you.
I kind of have a tinfoil question.
Sure.
If that makes sense. So my question to you, Tommy, is you saw with the James Charles things, the beauty community, the drama channels, they made a lot of money off of that.
Sure.
A lot of people that I followed when they were like, 20K, 30K, like they're all in the 100K. Like pretty much everyone that covered the James Charles thing, they all hit 100K. So my question is, even they did say, I don't know which video it was. I don't know if it was Nick's video because I watch a lot of videos. They made the comment that they were like kind of like envious of how much money Slaza was making with Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Can we honestly like not say that this was for monetary gain?
I think I'll say it again.
Jealousy?
I don't think it's as tinfoil as you think. I think there is. Back me up on this verse. I think there is a little circumstantial evidence that suggests that. But I also don't think everybody that got involved for those reasons. But I can't say without a doubt.
There was a core group that you could probably say that's true, but then the outer circles got wrangled in with other things.
Yeah, they got wrangled in with,
Moral
standing
aspect.
up for women and all that other fucking white knight horse shit. But I think, yeah,
But I think there was a
I
strong
wonder
group of
about,
individuals.
here's the ones I wonder about money. Quite, Alex, and Hosen. Possibly Blue Stank. Although I don't think that walking sock is smart enough to do something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I do. What are you're calling me instead of taking care of those kids? What's the matter with you? Say hello to those kids.
Well,
bro.
it's just kind of felt like kind of suspicious to me because it's kind of like the trend right now.
It's not 100% true.
To make money.
Yeah, I think there's probably an element in it, but I don't like saying 100% unless it's 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I want to get
Blow your nose and take care of your kid. What the fuck?
No, that's terrible. She's a
Yo, what's up,
she's
Tommy?
a member. What's up? Hit me quick.
I wanted to talk about what Doggo said.
What'd she say? Oh, sure. Go ahead. And he laughed just like Doggo. Raw, you're the last call of the day.
I want to say this.
What do you got?
Kneeling on the floor, sucking off Salzo's cock because Salzo can sue him.
Alex? It's international lawsuits. It's said to be a
What?
big one. He could sue Shay.
He could sue
He could sue
also
Shay.
Imalexx for lying and knowingly
I don't know if he could sue because
propagating false allegations.
Alex can say, "Hey, look, I was just pushing out what was reported to me in a courtroom." I don't think they can do that to him, but the community can hold him accountable because he was definitely pushing that via Shay. I think he's got a case against Shay.
I mean, that's for sure.
But I don't know. I talked to a kid that wants to move on and make YouTube videos for a living. I'm not talking to a kid that has a lot of. He's not like me and Nick. You know what I mean? He's not like I want to see your channel red forever. He doesn't have that streak in him, from what I can see.
Who?
No, it's
Salzo?
Lazo. He doesn't. He's kind of. I don't know. Like I don't know. Maybe it's my age. He comes off a little soft. You know, to me, he's kind of that commentary vein, right? He's not mean, and he's a little passive. Like I don't, not for my taste, but he's passive. He's a passive guy. You know, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's that aggressive. That's the impression that I got from him. You know, he wasn't like me when I was his age. I was kind of a little more alpha than him. Nothing wrong with the way he is. Let me make that clear. Not everybody's got to be a fucking, muscle-bound fucking Jeff alpha male. You know, not all my friends are that type. But no, I'm not saying he's a pussy, Jennifer. I'm just saying he's not like me. And he's not like some of the people I surround myself with. There's nothing wrong with Slazo, as far as I can see. He's a YouTuber, and he thought he got in a good clique with a bunch of other YouTubers who are making money, and it turned out that he was very, very expendable in their ours, and I think he's still trying to get his head around it. Okay?
Tommy, do you think, if we're to believe what Chubbs is saying, Imalexx might have a telltale heart syndrome?
What's that mean?
It's when you know you did something wrong, but you deny that you did it, and you go crazy because of it.
Wait a minute. I have to interrupt you. I'm going to have to ask you a question again. One thing I forgot to mention, Hoja deleted a photo which had Dolan Dark's body in 2 days ago, I think. She also uploaded 3 photos that day to hide on Social Blade. Just saying. What is that? Why is that significant? I don't get it.
Somebody's speaking in code, chubby boy.
Doc, just screenshot that, will you? So you can remind me later, so I can maybe put together. Okay, what is a telltale heart again? And then we got to go.
Well, it's like you think you know that you did something wrong, but like by pretending that you didn't do it, you go crazy.
Maybe. Tommy went from kissing Mediger's ass to Keem's. When did I kiss Mediger's ass? I was making fun of him for telling people he's going to die in September. Whatever. Thanks to the donation. But I definitely want to watch. Just because I don't like the guy doesn't mean I don't like his videos. Like, you can't separate the two. I don't know. All right, I'm going to get out of here. It's way too long. This has gone on way too long. Raw, thanks for calling. I do appreciate it. It's time to go. Oh, boy. Thank you very much, everybody. This chapter of I Am Alex, as far as I can see, is closed. I'll see you Thursday. Have a good one.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's Home, spin fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip.
Hold it!
I'm about to.
What are you doing, that dog?